Yeah, Skeletoni. He just hangs out back there, it's fine. Servo, you don't have camera? Yeah, I told you all the audio's fucked, so they can hear. Yeah, no, they can hear all of us, but well, that's because I had the audio fucked in a different way before. I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if I can. Maybe Noob's Commander will let me do it. I don't know. If I could, I would. Unfortunately, the stick knows no bounds. I just hear Jono. Oh, okay. It's probably for the best. They're just telling me to stop fucking the audio. Do you at least hear it? Wait, no, the music's not even playing for you guys, is it? Wasn't fucked. It would be great. Is it because of broadcast? No, broadcast isn't taking over that. I have it set to like nothing. I don't know. Oh, whatever. I'll have it figured out by next week, I hope. We'll see. We'll fucking see. Post or shit post in the right hands. Welcome to season 2 of Remnant Gamers.
This segment has been brought to you by, of course, the Squirtaquisitor 7000. It ain't the gun that squirts. It's Goat Roper.
This podcast is brought to you by Goat Roper.
Well, I like watching corn.
He likes watching it get shucked. Well, them damn corn shuckers. They at it again.
Corn shuckers.
Now they're shucking in the fields.
Oh my god.
Exactly. Hashtag corn shuckers.
Can we get like a Golden Corral simulator game?
Golden Corral sim.
It starts off when you go into Golden Corral and you're like, can I get some mashed potatoes? And the lady's like, ain't no more mashed potatoes, baby, just green beans and corn. And you're like, fuck this, I'm opening my own restaurant. The moose bathwater.
Moose bathwater. It's just a turd in a thimble.
Moose is in the Techno Void. Lat has got a camera and a mic that work almost 50% of the time. Jono cleaned up his room, and Chibi is now exactly in sync with her video.
I'm just
I didn't ask to get called out like this.
God.
Did I sum that up too well?
Oh, you hit the nail on the head, my man.
That's a big reach.
Nico Dasani.
Nico Dasani.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. Silver Monkey.
All right, we all have that issue with the flying peni, you know?
They're everywhere.
Everywhere. They're just fucking everywhere,
It's worse
you know?
than locusts, honestly.
But you know what you can do? All you have to do is get the floating thought.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do tell.
Yes. See, what you do is you get this magical kite that just takes it for you.
Choking 8-year-olds and power bottom and pigeons over here.
I need my safety gear on for this.
You just have to get your mouth guard and you'll be fine.
Here, son, bite down on this. It's easier if you don't clench.
Just take a deep breath and it'll be over in 2 seconds.
Oh, so that's where I was wondering where those copper tubes went.
Oh no, I've had these on me. I don't know where the other copper tubes went.
All I know is I put 3 copper tubes in the storage. You built a wall storage and looked at it, and now the copper tubes are missing from the ship's storage. That's all I know.
What are you trying to say, Moose?
I'll try.
What are you trying to say, Moose?
I'm trying to say one of us is a copper tube stealing some bitch, and I'm saying that man ain't me. Alright.
Burger!
Oh.
Tank! Burger!
I'm gonna put cheese on it.
Tank!
I'm putting cheese on it.
Doesn't need cheese!
It does need cheese.
Burger!
Take these starter plates. I'm making another cheeseburger.
Serve this. Serve this.
Serve that.
Serve this. Serve this.
Now the cheeseburger. Now we need another cheeseburger.
I'm gonna hurt someone.
Live. Well, that's a hell of a hello.
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 Welcome to Lat Deep Throats, the podcast.
Episode 80.
Oh,
that's
you
what
know,
we're doing
I didn't even put the episode number in the title. I'm really, it's been a weird 2 weeks off, guys.
Could have had a V8.
Should have had a V8.
Or Mentos.
They are the fresh maker.
Got him. Got him.
It was better.
Anyway, I'm Servo. I'm one of the Remnant Gamers, and as you can see, this is the regular Sunday podcast where we do the thing.
Yes.
So welcome. Find you a little seat and put your little cute butt down on it and get ready to get your freak on, in a way.
I didn't know it was this type of party. I would have came naked.
Bro, it's always this type of party, bro.
Hell yeah.
Well, following that, hi, I'm Jono.
Wait, I gotta be more like you guys. Hold on. There we go. Okay.
He had to turn the lights on.
Oh yeah. No, they were like sultry before.
See, if I could illuminate myself while keeping everything else behind me dark, it would be great. But I don't know how to do that.
Like this.
No, it just doesn't work for me. None of that. Also, the direct edition's here.
Yay!
Did I not introduce myself?
No.
I'm sorry.
Not really.
Hey, heyo. Direct edition, the D.
It's me, guys. Hey. Me.
Hello.
That guy.
Oh shit.
Welcome to episode 80. Hello, how has everyone been? How have you guys been? Servo, I know how you've been. You've been fucking balls deep in New World, just like me. I know how you've been.
Maybe.
I'm just like, did I log in today before Servo, or did Servo log in today before me? Every day, it's just the back and forth bounce.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, so we could probably skip what me and Servo have been playing this whole week because it's
I've been hearing a little about
New World.
I've been hearing a little about New World, and I'm sure everyone else is curious of what we've been up to these last 2 weeks. So it's like, I mean, if you haven't been here within the last, because Servo was definitely on the beta, and he's been mentioning the server on Discord that they've been putting together. So
that server is popping too.
New World's finally released.
It's happening.
Just finished the first dungeon. Something Wan just finished the first dungeon in New World.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, I saw that you were doing that earlier today.
Amrine.
It's good. That dungeon was fun. Yeah, it's that game. It takes a lot of time and a lot of grind, but man, is it fucking fun. Every second. I literally was like just watching YouTube earlier today and just cutting trees for like an hour or two. Learning, like getting my cooking levels up and just getting a bunch of other random like gathering and skinning up and things like that. Leveling up other weapons because I want to try out some of the other weapons, and
I've been doing a little bit of that myself, just kind of playing with everything.
It's really hard to like kind of understand and get where your flow is gonna be, because like I've got a set for PvE, and then like I'm trying to figure out a set for PvP, because like I didn't know how not PvP oriented I was until I went and I Oximus did a duel with me, and then Ox just fucking ran over me like a train. And I was like, I am not ready to PvP yet. That is correct.
I mean, but see, and I've had this conversation with a lot of people recently about, okay, well, do I just PvP to get better, or like how do you prepare for PvP? And there's no preparation. Like you literally just have to enable PvP and get beat down a million times, because again, you're playing against people who have PvP'd a lot more than you in most cases. So yeah.
I mean, I was also just kind of fumbling around with a hammer and life staff and was like, these aren't my PvP type of weapons.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. And you won't know until you level up your weapons and get to where you feel confident like trying to attack another player. Boy,
have I fallen in love with the hatchet, by the way. That is
fun, bro.
The best weapon, just hands down for me. You hit berserk and you max out the whole berserk tree, and then you just pop it and then endlessly swing until whatever you're hitting is dead. It's so good. It's so good.
I really enjoy the Warhammer recently, but top favorite would be like Sword and Board and the Great Axe. It's like a really good combo.
I did not realize until running the dungeon how good Sword and Board was. Just as the pure tank build, I thought that axe or hammer was going to be the tank build weapon, but no, the sword and shield has like all of the aggro pull. It has all of the defense bonuses into it. It's got everything that you need as an actual tank.
True.
So I think I'm the only one that's not in this new world.
Mm-hmm.
So what is this dungeon? That is it just like any other dungeon?
Don't act like you don't know what a dungeon is. Like,
well, I know what a dungeon is.
It's like that place where you go and you chain people up and you get out the cat of nine tails.
That may be your dungeon, Jono. And I'm not talking specifically in New World. What's a dungeon like?
You get a couple little clips
I know WoW has dungeons. I know
it's very similar to WoW.
Okay,
in terms of in general. There are slight differences, but yeah, you can imagine it's very similar to what you would encounter in World of Warcraft.
Okay, so you can party
go
up
into an instance with a bunch of people, you fight through a bunch of mobs. There's some bosses. You get better gear than you would usually get, and
somebody else, Leroy Jenkins, and fucks everything up.
Exactly. Okay. Yes.
We definitely actually did that when we were running the dungeon because someone was not paying attention, and the only experienced person was like, so I'm just gonna go over here, and he wasn't telling us anything, and then one of us just ran straight through, and then all of a sudden everything got aggroed.
Yep, that's how that happens.
Such a good time.
You guys have been talking about it a lot. It makes me want to play it, but by the time I convince myself to play it, you guys are gonna have moved on to something else.
I can tell you this: if you want to play, I'm gonna be playing this for a while. But right now, our server that Jono and I are on is so popular that you can't create characters on it right now.
You can't create characters on it right now. You can't join the same syndicate that we're on right now. Our guild is completely maxed out and full. It's so bad that during the weekdays, I have to, after work, spend about 2 to 3 hours to wait to get into the game again.
Wow.
It's been really good this weekend, and I am shocked.
Today I got in like 10 minutes.
I didn't have a queue when I logged in earlier.
I think it's because people are slowly, it took them a time or two to be like, hey, maybe we should try another server, because that hour or two that you wasted each day, that's like, a few levels you could have had.
Yeah.
People are starting to like decide on their own to go and change. And then they've also been talking about that they're doing server transfers. So they're going to allow you to transfer your character between servers. To what extent, I don't know. I was just talking about that. Like, I know Batsy wanted to join, but she's like, I want to play now, and I don't know if I'll even be able to transfer to your server, because our server is technically full. They would want people to be transferring off of our server. So, I don't know. It's hard to say, but it is really fucking cool.
It is.
It's hard to take myself seriously when I'm wearing this hat.
It is also a very, very intense grind. Like, there is a lot of things. Like, I'm just grinding levels to progress into the story right now, but everyone else that I know is like grinded up all of their skills, all of their like extra crafting and everything. One of my friends was like, I'm like 100 and everything except for fishing. And I'm like, and I don't have any of that time to do all of that. So, no.
I'm kind of in the same boat with you, Jono. Like, I'm just edging on 25 right now. So,
I just
there are people in our company
this morning, I think.
Did you? Yeah. So you're doing better than me.
That's because I have to level up my actual level to progress the story now, because I'm at the point where it goes, hey, you have to hit level 30 in order to get the next main story quest. And I was like, okay, well, I guess now I have time to fuck off and do the other grinds.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
I'm taking my time with it, I'm not really trying to grind up, because there's already people in our company who are doing that.
Dude, someone in our company hit like fucking 40 something this morning, and I was like,
45.
How? Wow.
Yeah, they're 45 now.
What's the cap?
60.
60.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's 15 off. That's not bad.
Exactly. Yeah, they're getting really close. I mean, it goes slower the closer you get, but
Right.
But also, it's
Still.
the first week. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
it is wild.
It's not even a week old yet. It's 2 days from being a week old now. Fucking nuts.
Absolutely nutty.
Yeah, I was gonna say that another thing that worries me is that I'm diving back and forth between Genshin and Magic now. And
Yeah, yeah. See, when I'm not here in front of this computer, I'm playing Magic. Like I now have my at-home game and my mobile game that I play.
I'm so glad that we got you into Magic.
And when I was sitting in the queue, I was definitely playing Magic Arena for sure.
That's what I've been doing all week. Is like, all right, I have about a 2-hour queue. That means I can get my dailies done today.
Oh yeah, another thing I started doing was building the Gunpla, the Gundams.
Yeah.
I almost forgot that we hadn't talked about that. But this is
Nice.
like my new little side hobby thing, and it's fun to do on stream too.
God, see you and Ox and Jazzer, like I've had like 2 really nice, like big expensive fucking Evangelion ones. I've got a Model 1 and a Model 2 that are just in here that I haven't built yet, and it just makes me want to fucking stream and build it.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, because I've got a couple actually Gen X blades, liquid swords.
Mm-hmm.
He's hooking me up with a couple duplicates that he's got. Apparently,
He's got tons. He's got
So
tons.
he was like, "Do you want to build them?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I want to build them." You fucking kidding me? So yeah, he's like, "I got you." So that's pretty cool.
do they come in pre-painted or do you paint them?
The pieces are pre-colored, so
Pre-colored.
everything, if you put it together, it'll look, as good as it's supposed to.
It also
But,
depends
of
on
course,
the kit.
The kit's depending, but most of them, and they have different grades, so the better ones are gonna look better, and the lesser expensive, easier ones are obviously a little less detailed. But that being said, you can paint and customize them at your leisure, and a lot of people do. And I gotta tell you, look up Google Studio G on YouTube and watch their Gunpla videos. I've never seen something so satisfying that was anime related. It's really just fun to watch. Great ASMR. Like he cuts all the runners, and you see it all click, 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 and then all the pieces fall down, and then he sweeps them all together, and then it's like when he snaps them together, it's like snap, 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 snap. All this little stop animation kind of it's really well done.
I really enjoy the people who do all of the crazy battle damage, do all the extra scoring,
Dude,
and
that's what I'm talking
scorching
about.
and shit on there.
He does that shit, dude. He built this whole setup that was it was a Freedom Gundam.
Mhm.
So it was like a Gundam with all the camouflage and shit on it, and he customized it completely. And then he built a scene around it where the Gundam was exploding a tank, and the explosion was like a piece of cotton with a LED underneath that made it look like it was actually smoke with fire underneath it.
That's pretty
Fucking
cool.
just mind-blowing levels of detail.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, dude. You got to check it out. Studio G, and there's a couple other ones that are just like him too. Forgetting what the other one's name is. I'll put it in the Discord. If you guys who are listening, watching, whatever, you can find it in there.
Definitely. Give us something to watch while we're waiting in New World queues.
Fuck that, bro, dude. That's exactly what I was doing. Shit.
Well, what have you been doing for the last 2 weeks?
I really said that fucking Magic and back and forth to Genshin. Since they hit their 1-year anniversary, they've been popping out primogems like crazy. So
Oh yeah, they sent me a bunch of emails and were like, "Hey
Yeah.
man, come back to us. Look at all this
Right.
free loots."
Speaking of Genshin, that Kaede, the voice of Kaede, is going to be at WasabiCon.
Ah,
yeah, I saw that too.
He's also the voice of Rengoku from the Demon Slayer movie.
Oh, nice.
Best boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my heart.
Yep.
My heart.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah, they're actually me and the oldest Padawan were talking about this the other day. Starting on October 10th, they're gonna start playing the movie on Crunchyroll,
Mm-hmm.
like
Oh,
as
nice.
as episodic, and adding some additional scenes to it. And then
Oh,
in
nice.
November,
Oh.
yeah, and then November season 2 is supposed to start. So they're just playing the movie to tie in.
Is it
season
really
1
that
to-
soon? Fuck
It's
yeah.
actually, hold on, I have it on my calendar. I marked it. It's
Yeah.
Demon Slayer season 2. It should
I think
be
November 28th. I thought I saw the 28th.
Oh, I'm losing it and all the shit I have on my calendar.
Hell yeah.
Only
It's
thing
actually-
I was
I have December 5th. Maybe I'll double check that.
I think that's around the same week or within a few days.
Either way, it's around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the
Around
way,
the end of November,
is-
beginning of December.
that is good because
Oh.
right now I've got Doom Patrol to watch, and that means right after that, like wraps, then I get Demon Slayer to
Yo,
watch
what is
again.
Doom Patrol?
Oh man, the best thing that
DC.
DC has put out. Period.
DC Comics.
It is
Okay.
think
Like who? Who's in it?
a bunch of really unknowns, but it's think of it kind of like what if the X-Men were just like a really fucked like twisted version of the X-Men, but with DC's
So
hands.
it's like new characters or what?
And not new characters. Doom
That's what I'm
Patrol
asking.
is
Who's in it? Like what characters from DC are in it?
they put Cyborg in there.
Oh, they did put
Machine
Cyborg.
Man,
Yeah,
they
I thought his
put,
name was Robot Man, Elastic Girl,
yeah, Robot Man.
the Invisible. Oh, wait, what is his name? Is it Negative Man?
Yeah, that he shoots a. What I
He's
forget
got
what
a
they call
negative
it.
spirit that like releases and shoots like antimatter
Yeah,
out of it. Like there are just a bunch of like reject superhero kind of people, but
Yeah.
the show and like it's on par with Guardians 1 to me. And that is one of my absolute
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot because I fucking like Guardians 1 is one of my favorite Marvel movies. I would
Yeah,
put it
no,
on par
but-
with that.
Wow. Okay.
yeah, because it's like the premise behind it is like they all got their tragic accidents, and it messed with their minds, so to speak.
Yeah.
Because the X-Men are like, when they get their
Orphans,
abilities, it's
yeah.
tragic, but they go on to live this high-profile, glamorous life.
Yeah, they
No.
don't. They
Doom
don't.
Patrol is opposite of that.
And it also is one of the roles that brought Brendan Fraser back.
Yeah, yep.
And that is one of my favorite things in the entire show. Is Brendan Fraser as Robot Man. And what's his
Wait,
name?
really? Wait, serious?
Yeah.
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 That is so.
It's-
I meant
it's
to ask you,
fantastic.
what is up with your obsession with freaking Brendan Fraser?
Dude is just a legend. Like, and I grew up loving every
He's
every movie that he's done, and yeah, he's wholesome. That dude deserved better than what he got in life, like 100%. And now he's finally coming back and getting a come up again.
I guess I just don't know the history of Brendan Fraser.
Georgia the Jungle, is?
George of the
I
Jungle,
mean, I
the
know
Mummy,
who he
Monkey
is, and I
Bone.
know he was in the movie and shit, but like, you say like he deserved better than what he got. I don't understand what that means. Like,
Well, he
what do you mean?
he literally broke his bones and like went through hell to film like the Mummy movies because he did all of his stunts
Yeah.
and everything, and they like literally put him through hell to where he was hospitalized and everything. After the third Mummy movie, completely fucked him up. He went through like a huge depression. His wife left him and took like most of his stuff. Dude just got like the shit into the stick. And then all of Hollywood just kind of like turned their back on him. They wouldn't put him in anything anymore. They said, "Nah, fuck you." So, yeah, no,
For
dude,
real?
he had
Okay,
a
alright.
real bad run, and that dude deserved better.
Sucks. Yeah. That seriously sucks.
And as soon as I
Alright.
saw him in Doom Patrol, I was like, "Fuck yeah!" It also, what's his name? Who is in Alan Tudyk, Wash from Firefly, is also in the show as well, and he plays just a great fucking villain.
I thought that guy died.
Alan Tudyk?
Yeah.
No. Well,
He died in
I was
Serenity.
he died in Firefly. Spoilers.
No, I mean like the real guy, not in the
No.
movie.
No.
Not even.
I'm a leaf on the wind.
That man is in more movies than I ever possibly thought. Like, he's credited in so many random things just out of nowhere. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean he was a random voice actor in the background of this like billion-dollar movie? What?
Yeah, he was in the Star Wars.
The Force Awakens.
No,
No, he was
The
in
other
Force Awakens. He was the portions guy that Rey had to deliver like bits of ship pieces to.
oh, I thought he was also the robot in.
He was
Wait, he was that guy?
yeah.
the K9 or whatever the robot was.
He was also
really
K9SO. Yeah, he was in Rogue One.
Yeah, K9SO in Rogue One. Yeah,
That man is in everything. Just literally in everything. He didn't want a bigger part in those movies because he said that he didn't want to fuck up Star Wars, and that it should be handled properly. So he wanted just that little random side role.
That's funny.
Random actor knowledge that I know.
there you go. And Star Wars is still fucked up.
Nah. Well,
That's because the fans fucked up Star Wars
I know we're off topic, but did anyone
severely.
we started off topic.
Did anyone see Star Wars Visions?
Not yet, and I fucking want to.
Holy Hannah.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but fantastic because every single episode is done by a different anime studio, and every one of those studios put their fucking all into it.
Absolute best. It's only like 9 episodes. Some of them are 23 minutes, some of them are 11, 14, 15 minutes, but all of them are fan-fucking-tastic, and they all deserve their own series. So
I heard that a lot of them were like there was some people who were like slightly upset because they like completely broke canon in a lot of the Visions episodes, and I'm like, fuck it, if it was cool, it was cool. I don't give a shit.
what is canon? I mean, if you've been reading Star Wars as long as I have, canon was broken a long time ago.
Canon changes
Canon
literally
changed.
every
It was
iteration.
broken. It was swept under the rug. It was no longer canon.
Well, if you listen to
Yeah,
George
that's not
Lucas, fucking literally nothing is canon because he hates every bit of media. But that man also has no control over the franchise anymore, so fuck it.
Any longer.
Thank God.
I think he was set to screw Star Wars over anyway, because he was not intent on making episode 8, 9, or 7, 8, 9. He did an interview and he told the woman, she was like, well, are you gonna make, people want to see more, are you gonna make more episodes? He's like, nope. And he's like, I've succeeded enough in my life to fail the rest of my life. And I was like, damn, that's a piss poor attitude to take.
Yes.
So,
Disney's
anyway.
done more of that franchise than he ever possibly could have.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that
Video
we're
games.
way
Yeah,
back off topic.
I can't be mad at it. No, it's not. It's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a while since we've all been together, so
Exactly.
these things just happen.
Well, first on the list, the thing that I was going to talk about anyway was Pokemon Legends. They've got the newest trailer that's out. What did you guys think? Did
What?
you guys watch it?
Is my internet fucking up? I did see the trailer, and I am so beyond fucking hyped for Legends of Arceus. Like, every time that I see little bits of anything on that game, I'm like, God, I just need it now.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
We get a new Scizor or a new Scyther evolution, who's just
I heard about
fucking
that.
Axe Hands McGee. Fucking awesome.
Wait a minute. I thought Scyther only has 2 evolutions.
Yeah, he's got the metal coat evolution, which is Scizor, and then now he's
Regular
got
Scyther.
he's got
Grasshopper,
the
Great
regular
Mantis.
Scyther, and now he's got fucking Axe Hands McGee, which I can't remember his name off the top of my head. It was like,
Buzzwole.
no, not Buzzwole, man. Buzzwole's the best though. Best Ultra Beast. Cleavor is the name of the Scyther evolution.
So I named
That's
Cleaver.
what it was.
But yeah, no, they showed off a bunch of super cool like noble Pokemon. They showed off some more Pokemon riding that you can do in the game. There was a lot of update and announcement in there, and Noble Charizard looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Outfits. There was a shit ton of
Release
customization
big.
in this game. Which I know they
Yep,
keep
I
adding
can't
in
wait.
more and more customization and like clothing and outfits into every game, but this one is like just crazy fashionista. You can go from like normal like fancy frilly outfit to like straight up ninja looking outfits to just feudal Japan like samurai outfits. It's awesome.
Dude, it doesn't even look like Scyther. Wow.
No. No. He's just Axe Hand McGee.
Oh my god.
He's like, I see the 2 axe hands, and it's like he's covered in gold schlackings or lava. Like he took a lava bath, or he's in the light that shows up whenever they evolve. Like it's like he never made it through that process.
He's cool. Like there is a picture of him like that's just him solid, and it's like he's a rock type very clearly. Just has these fucking awesome rock looking axes for hands. I'm hyped. I'm very hyped. They also showed off like a little bit of stuff for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Pretty sure I
So,
got those
wait.
backwards again too.
But Arceus is a prequel, right?
Yes, Arceus is supposed to be a prequel to like every Pokemon game.
If it's a prequel, how is Scyther getting a 3rd evolution?
Maybe it was lost over time. I don't know, man. I don't write the Pokemon games. I just enjoy them.
That's weird. I mean, it's just I'm curious because if it's the prequel, then why isn't Scyther able to evolve now into Cleaver?
Or maybe it was like, maybe they'll explain it by how he evolves. Like maybe it's a specific rock that was only found in that area, and then the rock is like gone forever.
You find all of the rocks that help Scyther evolve.
Yeah, and then they
Damn it!
killed
Poor Scyther.
off all the Cleavors before current time.
Damn, bro.
We just screwed Scyther.
I know, bro. That's fucked up.
There so in Pokemon lore there is a great war that happens as well, so maybe we'll get to see the Great War in Pokemon. Maybe we'll get to see Lieutenant Surge fucking strangle a Pokemon. Who knows?
Could you imagine?
It's kind of dark.
I could, and I have several times.
He's got like a bunch of Raichus by the tails, and he's like swinging them around, like throwing them like fucking Thor, like just go. And the Raichus are all like fucking hitting people in the face and exploding their brains out and shit with electricity.
Straps a bunch of like Voltorbs to a belt, like a bunch of grenades, and then just starts chucking Voltorbs and using self-destruct.
Yes, dude.
This is the Pokemon that I want. I want to see
I
the
don't know why
war.
they're not making it right now. Yeah.
It's the first gen Pokemon was like surprisingly dark for no reason at all, and then they just brushed it under the covers and never mentioned it again. That's why there's also like very little adults and very little like parents, because apparently all of the parents went to war and didn't make it back, which is why Red doesn't have a dad, and most of the other trainers end up also not having fathers except for like Jin 2.
And they just send these 10-year-olds off into the world.
Yeah, because no one else is there to continue in the quest. So Pokemon lore's dark, man.
Yeah.
Pokemon lore's super dark. It's great. Well, yeah, no, I'm excited for Pokemon. I'm excited for Arceus. Also, just open world Pokemon, man.
More so than Brilliant Diamond and Pearl Necklace.
I'm still excited for those two, but that's because that was also one of my favorite gens.
Man, I can see that.
It had Darkrai and Giratina in it.
Yeah, I think I stopped playing by then. And I picked it back up with... I had it up there, but I can't see it. I think it was Sun and Moon.
I was gonna say, was it Sun and Moon?
Yeah.
Worthwhile.
Sword was really good. I enjoyed Sword quite a bit, so I can't wait to play the next thing.
Yeah. Agreed. Oh, Pokemon. How you just always have a hold of my life. If you can't tell by my Pikachu shirt.
I thought you were going to say something else. You can tell by my Pika. My Pika.
You can't tell by my Pika penis.
Well, yeah, that was right.
I was saying that's exactly where you were going with that.
But why?
I'll tell you all streets.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No, I'm good. Thanks.
It's not, well, it's not that dirty, but
He says now.
it's just the way that it's just the way that you're teaching.
Oh god.
That's how it is.
All right, so we got some more news about Netflix again.
Yeah, it's Netflix determined to make their mark in the gaming world, and we heard it before, but they just recently acquired a new studio, and I gotta say I'm taking it a little bit more serious now.
Yeah, I would say I feel like every podcast, like the last couple of them, we've had Netflix in there just leading up into who they were grabbing, who they were purchasing, what they were going to be developing, and we finally have like a little bit of information. It's
so they picked
Night
up
School Studio,
right? And if you don't know who Night School Studio is, they developed Oxenfree, Next Stop Nowhere, and the Mr. Robot mobile game.
Yeah, which I didn't play it, but I knew a lot of people who really loved Oxenfree, like a lot. And it was one of those games that like kept winning awards for like being a really, really good indie game.
So yeah, so to me that's a very serious move for Netflix. And we heard like they launched their gaming division like sometime in July, and before that we heard rumors about them getting into gaming. If I'm not mistaken, I think they actually have added some games to Netflix that you can play. I wonder if it is Oxenfree. I have to go find out.
I mean, either way, like Oxenfree is also a very like narrative type of game, so what we're gonna see is very much probably gonna be along those kind of lines too, right?
Depends. We have to see if they pick up any more studios.
True. Man, I wonder what they would do. I wonder, like, think of a like extremely narrative type of game. Like, I don't know if anyone else has been jumping on the giant wave of the Squid Game show that's been blowing up trend.
I haven't watched it yet, but yeah, that's what I keep telling them.
I keep hearing about it.
I mean, it's the same thing that gets reiterated every single year for different types of audiences and different types of ways, and they reinvent the wheel. It's battle royale.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
It's
Okay,
literally
yeah.
battle royale, which we had back forever ago out of Japan. But this time they changed it into a full game that you sign up and go into for. So it's great. I've heard good things, but like, think about a narrative version of that. That might be really fun.
Yeah.
I mean, the obvious like Stranger Things would be like neat, but I'd want like a Telltale version of Stranger Things, if anything.
Yeah, that could be pretty cool.
I like how Jono doesn't ask for like the simplest. Everybody else is like, bring me back a keychain, bring me back a shotgun, bring me back a pet shark.
You're damn right. Listen, I don't ask for simple things. Oh, fuck that. You go for gold. I want a pet shark. And hang out with Tony back there.
Oh yeah.
And those, for those audio listeners that's not aware of what we're talking about, one of our, my brain just farted.
Other members?
One of our members in chat took a trip to Hawaii and having a glorious time, it seems.
Oh yes.
And I asked them to bring back a pet shark for me.
And Jono asked him to bring back a pet shark.
I mean, I feel like that's a pretty okay thing to ask for.
Listen, they're all in the ocean. They're right there. You just pick them up. It's fine.
Just okay.
I think you'll find that picking up a shark is a lot harder than you might imagine.
Just a tad. Just
Nah.
a little bit.
Nah, they're all,
Show me the last shark that you picked up.
they're all just water puppies. They
quickly,
just
right
want to
now.
be pet and hugged. It's fine.
Can't
The
do
last
it.
shark that Jono picked up, his head is on Tony.
Yeah. Murdered it and took its head.
That's why you're not getting another shark. You couldn't even take care of the
Right.
first one.
Listen.
Right, he let it poop all over the house. Never walked it.
Didn't change the water.
That's right.
I'll be better this time, I swear.
Yeah. Okay. I need you to make a PowerPoint presentation like I used to do when I wanted something.
No, I would never do that. That's way too much work. I would just find some way to sneak it into the house instead.
Servo, that's not a bad idea. Put that in my parent repertoire.
Oh yeah. No, that's... I mean, my parents didn't demand that. I was just an overachiever when it came to I want this, and I'm going to give you the best reason so you can't deny me.
Servo just wanted more excuses to use PowerPoint. Is what it was as a kid.
Shut up, dude. It's fun, okay? They show you how to use it at school, and then you get excited about it, and then they get mad, and then people get mad at you when you're excited about it.
You're like the kid who just
What?
discovered that you
What do
can
you
like
want?
go off and print a bunch of pie charts and graphs, and you just
Oh my god.
do
So many
nothing
graphs.
but graph and pie chart everything for the next like year. And everyone's just like,
data, all my
stop!
data. Why do you need these? I need to keep track. Keep track of what? Everything.
Look, this is how many times you've asked me to stop making pie charts in graph form. And this is a graph of how many times you said you ate pie.
And this is a pie that says I hate graphs. Here you go.
Oh god.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
As it should be.
speaking of people denying people things, we'd already talked about New World, and people have already found wonderful, colorful ways around this, as we've already seen within the servers. But you cannot name yourself Jeff Bezos in New World.
Why not?
You can
there's
name
actually
yourself anything else.
Yeah, there's a bunch of whatchamacallit
Banned
names,
words,
like
banned names.
proper names that are the combinations are banned. You can't like name yourself George Washington or like Abraham Lincoln.
Which is
or
really funny
George
that we
Bush or
have
Donald
Barack
Trump
Obama
or-
in our guild.
But I think it's spelled with like a 0 or something.
Is it? I thought it was spelled correctly.
Is it?
Would
I don't
you
know.
be able to put a 0 on the end of Jeff Bezos?
Oh yeah, people
I
have
mean,
found
yeah, you can
ways
get around it. Oh no,
Oh.
actually it is spelled exactly right.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was looking at him last night and I was like, huh, yeah, I forgot we had
That's
Barack
fine.
Obama.
Barack Obama's cool, right?
Yeah. I mean, if
He
you
can-
guys
he can-
have,
he can be in.
you guys got Barack Obama playing New World. Shit.
I mean, he's in our company.
Yeah,
so-
he's in our guild. Like we're gonna win every single one of these like faction wars. We got this.
Ask him. I should just ask him to handle the.
Yeah, I was like, shit, you should just make him the head of the guild. Just be like,
Yeah,
listen,
who's your company
this
lead?
is
Barack Obama.
this is best kept in your hands, sir, Mr. President.
I can't do a Barack Obama impression. If I could, I would say something like, yeah, thanks. I'm Barack Obama.
Nailed it. Perfect. But yeah, no, so you can't name yourself Jeff Bezos in New World. You can't name yourself a lot of like offensive terms and things, but people have always found ways around that in video games, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, they have.
Like, there's
I saw like
I-
Jeff Goff. It was like
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos or
I was like, I can't
Bezos or something.
I can't begin to name all of the ones that I've found, like G-Free Beezos, J Bezos,
Jeff Bezos.
Jeezy B Dog. There's so many that I'll walk around and I'll be like, who the fuck?
Honestly, there's so many good names. It's just like any other MMO. You know, you encounter some really creative people. Just hilarious. Like,
Yeah, I was
We
running
have,
corruptions last night with a dude named Golden Doodoo.
what is it?
It was Golden Doodoo.
Golden Doodoo? Yeah. I was playing earlier with Squirting Jesus.
Fuck.
I told you, they're really good. There's a lot of good ones.
There's a lot of good ones. I love it so much.
Some of the names that we saw on other people during the beta, people actually named their characters after those. Like we had Dry Handy for a while.
Dry Handy.
Funny. Yeah.
Oh man, game is so good.
Yeah.
You could literally talk about it forever.
I was gonna say we can talk about that more later. Anybody who wants to join in, if you're on the server already, awesome. If not, sorry.
It is what it is.
For the time being, we'll let you know if they reopen it.
Yes, let me know. Maybe I'll be ready to play by then.
I mean, nothing's stopping you from learning the game on another character. You know, spend like an hour or two just fucking around and seeing if you even like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just be aware that you may not be able to transfer characters. So
At least not
you're the
immediately.
kind of person who doesn't like to grind. Yeah.
I know Prince Recluse is on another server as well during like the high
Yeah.
population times, just so he has
He's got like this chill zone server over there.
Mhm.
Not a bad idea.
No, it's not. Speaking of Amazon, we had a whole lot of news coming out from Twitch the last couple of weeks.
Oh yeah.
All of it good?
Well, I mean, there's
Some
been
of it's
some
good.
controversy, but mostly it's like good-natured, stuff. It's just the
Honestly,
stuff that's attached to it.
honestly, it's just news, and having
Yeah.
fucking news is good at this point from them.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we were asking for previously.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just
Hey, give us
something.
some idea.
Right.
So they definitely did that, which is good.
Yeah.
All right. And so what was this news?
Sorry, I got.
Are you handling a bunny?
was it?
What are you?
What the heck?
What is that?
Don't worry about it. It's for a thing, and it's for another time.
Are those Hulk hands? Dishwashing gloves? What the hell?
Not quite.
Are those Shrek hands? They look like ogre hands.
Oh god.
I just need you to know that this is my swamp now.
Okay. Anyways,
So we had a whole lot of information coming out, which we didn't have the info from the DMCA stuff that popped up in here, which is probably the one that's caused the most amount of controversy. But we do have an update on the hate raid stuff. You know the specifics of that one, Servo?
so basically, what's going on is they are making it so that you can require that people have to have a verified phone number attached to their account.
And do you remember when I was
So-
saying that two-step verification is super easy and they should have done that?
Yep. So that's exactly what they're doing. I honestly, it was like I was saying before. I think they were just taking time to test it and make sure that it was actually a good, secure way, and that it wasn't easily, faulted. So I think they were just doing their due diligence, trying to make sure that it was going to work properly. So we'll see how long that lasts. But in any case, yeah,
I'm just happy that they have done something. That is
Yeah, me too.
literally
And
all that I could ask of them.
and there's definitely been a serious decline in the amount of people being hate rated recently too. So that's also good.
Between the two-step verification and the commander root mass bot ban ability, it's been a lot easier to take care of and handle these sorts of situations if they happen. Plus, a lot of us have already taken preemptive action and made panic mode buttons, made emote only immediate buttons for our chats and things like that. So it sucks, but we now have actions to take against it. Thank God.
Yeah, and the funny thing about it is, it's I love how people like to target Twitch as being oh, why aren't they doing something? When obviously, I think it was so obvious from the beginning that they were trying to develop something. They just honestly, it just takes time. People aren't willing to be patient when it comes to that kind of thing. I understand it's hurtful.
Twitch has also
but-
been known to drop the ball several times on multiple issues that happen within their own company. So it's one of those we have zero faith in them to begin with. So why would we continue to have faith that they're gonna make something to actually help prevent this from happening? When they made their
drop the ball is relative to the particular time though, because out of all of the big things that have I would say affected the platform itself, as far as people trying to disrupt what the platform is for, and that kind of that kind of interaction, I feel
this is much more of a serious issue. So yes, it's something that requires more of a serious tone from them. It's situational.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel it was bound to be fixed anyway. It didn't surprise me. I guess I shouldn't try and group everybody up together, but yeah, it didn't surprise me at all that we finally had some sort of resolution to it.
Thank God we do, because we still don't really have a solution for DMCA, which is the other thing.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
I imagine you guys went through the 2 or 3 emails that we got that was following up through that the Twitch kept sending out.
The one about the music deal.
Yeah, they're hey, we signed
or something.
We signed a music deal. It's not going to prevent DMCA strikes, but it'll make it to where you get a warning and then you get a strike after that if it continues, which is how it should have been to begin with. Just as normal DMCA ruling goes. And then they sent out another one saying, hey, this is who we're partnering with. Also, same thing is still happening. Just, don't play copyright music on your streams. That's pretty much the gist of what we've gotten from them still.
Yeah. I think that the idea of saying don't play copyrighted music is just a way of keeping people from doing things that are obviously and excessively, not content, and you're just streaming somebody else's shit. And that's mostly who they're wanting to get rid of, not fucking these others, like I'm not sure. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but it's like someone who's been banned, who's got tons of viewers, and they're just like, listening to a song that was in a YouTube video that they watched or something.
Yeah.
It's again, they can only do so much because I mean they're talking about a business that's out there that's not only full of big companies who have music that they want to get money for if you're playing it, but you've also got all the shitheads in between who are like taking music that's original music off Twitch, uploading it to Spotify, and then getting like basically a copyright claim based on something that they uploaded to Spotify. Like, you think that wouldn't happen, but it literally is.
Yeah.
So, and people are being demonetized and shit because of that. So,
I mean, we had that issue before of
problem.
the fucking Dragon Force,
Yeah.
guitarist who got copywritten on his own song because they don't have an understanding of what's going on.
Right, and Twitch itself has been like trying to protect its streams. The fucking Metallica thing where they ended up playing fucking elevator music over Metallica
Fucking killed me.
Yeah,
It killed me to the point where I refuse to watch any live press event on Twitch now. I will go to YouTube and watch any like version of E3 or any games press now. And it's something that like Twitch should kind of realize that if they're signing these deals, they should also sign a Creative Commons license with the music industry, something like TikTok has, something like YouTube has, where hey, we're not going to strike you. You have the freedom to use these things.
No, yeah, it surprises me too because you would think Amazon and Twitch are big enough to go to like someone like Metallica, but it makes me wonder also. Maybe Metallica did that shit on purpose. Maybe they were like, no, the people on YouTube are going to hear it, but we're not like going to do business with you.
Well, I mean, Metallica also being one of the people who originally set through the DMCA and caused all this shitstorm of an effect. That is nothing but golden justice being dealt right there. So, that's fine. I will accept that one all day.
I just think it's hilarious.
I agree. What was the other bit of information that we had out of Twitch? It was
the paying for
viewers,
boosting. Yeah, people being able to basically, you have to meet a certain requirement, which is like 100 concurrent viewers and some other stuff. But then people can boost your stream by paying money to put you like at the top of the list over other streamers of the same level, I would assume.
So when you say top of the list, is that like on the front page of Twitch, or is
like
that
on the not on the front page, but on the top of the browse list? It has like now like they're highlighted, like featured.
So this is Twitch's response to the platform having no like original discoverability like YouTube does. Like no algorithm based discoverability is. We'll let the people push the streams instead.
They have to pay money for it.
Yep. They have
Why
to
not
pay.
Just let the people push. I don't get the pay money part though.
It's kind of like Discord Nitro, like how you pay money to boost the channels and you get like bonuses or something out of it. I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of bonuses or something that you get out of boosting a stream or a streamer, but for the most part, it's pushing that streamer to get seen by other people, like promote your favorite streamer in a different kind of way.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding. So are you paying Twitch, or are you paying the streamer?
Unknown.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see.
That's what I'm
where they separated that. Like, I don't see if I don't remember them sending anything to us about, hey, if you get boosted, you get profit out of it, or you get any sort of commission from it. As far as what I've seen, it is a payment to Amazon, but I don't know if that cuts or separates. There's nothing else in our contract that says anything else from that. So, I don't know. We'll have to see when
I
it
don't know. Why
has
would you
more
want to
lights.
pay? I mean, I understand why they would want you to pay, but I don't know. That's kind of weird to me that I would have to pay to boost another streamer on the browse list.
I I think it's something like uh it's something that's absolutely going to get abused by those like tip of the top iceberg streamers who will get boosted from random things, but it's a good way to like push people to the top end of the algorithm instead of like having to count on the view count numbers of like shifting you in there. And it's
Here's the thing. Here's the thing on that one too. If I mean, we're not top tier streamers. I'll say it like that. We don't have thousands of viewers coming in. So
Sure.
if Servo starts his stream and he has 75 viewers, and then Jono, you start your stream at 2,000 viewers, and then your 2,000 viewers push you to the top of the browse list, how's that helping Servo?
it's
I mean,
that's
you already have the head start, is what I'm saying.
that's what I'm saying. It's going to get abused like very very quickly. Is unless there's some way to separate and funnel it, unless
Yeah.
there's some kind of way for them to push it into a different way, it's just gonna be more or less a circle jerk of the same thing that we already have on the platform.
Right.
Yeah, my thought was that originally it was like, oh, well, if someone's sitting there watching you and they're like, oh my God, this is such a good stream, like, I really want to like, get the word out about this guy. I'm gonna spend my money instead of on a sub or a gift sub or whatever. I'm gonna, push this guy's listing up. And that's how it's supposed to work. But I mean, what John and you guys are saying is not incorrect either.
Yeah.
Someone's definitely gonna obviously try to use it in a different way.
Yeah.
Where there is an ability to abuse a system,
Exactly.
there will
Yeah.
be abuse in that system.
Yes. Welcome to the internet. Welcome to the intrawebs.
Yep. As cool as a like idea as it could be, just an actual fucking algorithm would work better. Just
Yeah.
discoverability would work so much better. And if those things could work in tandem, where you can boost people up into other people's algorithms, that would be fucking great.
Yeah.
Like put them into their YouTube recommended feed kind of thing, but on Twitch. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. it would.
Because then you'd get much more of a variety on your homepage, and you'd actually spend time on that homepage instead of your followers list and just go, oh, they're live, I'm gonna watch them. You would go, oh,
Yeah.
hey, that's a new stream, I haven't seen that, let me click on that real fast, that was kind of cool. It's being specifically boosted to me. I feel special. Just ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, just like YouTube. Like I look for a recipe and I'm like, hey, I wonder if there's a better way to make French toast. And then every time I log in, there's like French toast.
And you're like, I already made the French
I already made the damn French toast. I don't need
Why are you showing me this?
But then you go, oh shit, but that one's a cool looking French toast. That one's a triple decking, like, tower French toast with strawberry filling inside of it. Alright, maybe I'll make that one too.
They make this French toast with peanut butter and jelly.
That was amazing.
Yeah, it
Well,
does.
I thought Konami had a good idea, a cool idea. Since we were talking about cool ideas,
I have
until
a
I read
very
it, and then I
differing
was a little
opinion on
concerned.
this.
Yeah, that's what I said. Until I read it, then
So what is Konami doing?
Konami is offering ending. Well, they're holding for indie developers to make new games based off of some of their classic series.
Do you know how I read that title? Konami doesn't make games anymore, so can you please make our games for us?
And that where my concern came in, because I was reading through what like the top prize was, and the top prize was like 18 grand and they'll publish the game that you did. So essentially, it kind of seems like it's
You get a gold sticker, and
we're gonna promote your game. We're gonna pay you in promotion. It's kind of what it came off of. Which I know a lot of. I won't say a lot of art. All the artists that I know of hate when that deal is proposed to them.
yeah, it's hey, I'll pay you on exposure.
Right.
I can't pay for your art right now, but I'll pay you on exposure. I promise.
And the other thing that stuck out to me was it's not even some of the popular tier Konami games.
No, it's not Silent Hill. It's not Metal Gear. It's not even fucking Contra.
Yeah, nothing that you think about when you say Konami. Nothing pops into your mind. And I even went and looked at some of these games. I'm like, they made these. Okay, I heard of Gradius.
Yeah, I was gonna say everyone should have at least heard of Gradius or at least seen it at some point.
And with the contest, you can take any character from these series and either make a sequel or a
Spin-off,
continuation or a new game or anything based off of any of these characters. And I mean, it's a nice shiny golden ticket, but be careful when you get to the Wonka factory. I mean,
yeah. It kills me how out of touch Konami really just is at this point, where they very clearly are like owned by other people that we will not name, and they just put out pachinko machines because that's how they make their gambling profit from it, but they're not a game developer anymore, and it kills me because they own some of my favorite fucking franchises ever. I just give someone else Silent Hill, for the love of fucking God.
I mean, if they really wanted these games to get, why didn't they go to these studios and just be like, hey, would you like to work on this?
Oh, I have heard of much more of these than I thought, actually. So the list of series that are available to the developers to do on this is the Gradius series, Star Soldier series, Twin Bee series, which is a great Gun Hell game, by the way, Gunbear Goemon series, Yi Er Kung Fu series, Yi Er, I haven't heard of that one, Nightmare series, and then there's some other action titles that are just kind of mixed up into here. A lot of them are very, very unknown type of ones. Crisis Force is in there, though. Fucking
Crisis Force?
It was an old shooter.
Exactly. My sentiments exactly.
Konami, make video games again, please. Hire devs again.
There's nothing wrong with Konami video games, but if you're going to try to fish for indie studios like this, just go ahead and proposition
that, or lease out the fucking license for people to actually make games.
That too.
Like, they're giving us this half-ass thing where, like, do you remember that Silent Hill crossover thing that they announced for that game that no one heard of until they showed off the crossover for Silent Hill? That still hasn't gotten any sort of information on it. Did everybody else forget about that like I did? Yeah. It's because we're just getting the shit into the stick. They can't touch Metal Gear because all they can do is remake and remaster things. Because, you know, Kojima. I think I would be less angry at them if we just had a current remake of the Silent Hill games.
Now you understand my anger at PlayStation.
No, I'll never understand your anger at PlayStation.
Yes, you do. I haven't got my damn. Anyways.
Because your anger is at a team and developer set that are no longer existent, where mine are sitting there fucking around and going, hey, you want to throw this into this game? Here you go.
Yeah, we'll make
Like you said,
we'll
just
make
give it the license
Pyramid
to someone
Head.
else.
He'll be in that other game.
We were so close to having the series back, but they fucked around and kicked Kojima out. So sad.
It's okay, Jonah. Woo woo woo. Woo woo woo.
Just want a Silent Hill game, man. That's it. Resident Evil got fucking remakes. And a new game. Fucking Konami.
Okay. You have one. I had a segue, but then I thought about it a little bit.
Yeah?
And I'm not sure if it would have worked. I fucking tell you, like, speaking of fucking Konami, like fucking China. Their ass hats.
I would say rather we should say what do they do this week?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Coming fresh off of the ban of not ban, but coming fresh off of the it was a ban of video games for teenagers, limiting down to 3 hours on the weekends. Now they are banning video games featuring same-sex relationships. I have to look at what effeminate.
Effeminate, meaning
Effeminate
like
men.
female, I guess, like looking or acting like feminine-ish type of men.
And
So basically, what you said was China bans video games.
yeah, because the last one was like, and
Moral choices.
well, how do you ban moral choices in video games? That's half the genre right there.
That's
I
more
mean-
than half the job. Like, I'm pretty sure you can argue a moral choice in almost any game.
You can't play. You remember Telltale's Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Ken will remember that.
Telltale, all of Telltale is banned from China now. Any narrative game, every game with a choice in general. Hell, even the Infamous games had a choice between. Well, I guess those games kind of also depended heavily on morals. Mass Effect's gone. I'm like, man, how many other different types? Like, you could argue like feminine features in almost any character, any like game, especially if they have a Japanese voice actor, because most men in Japanese voice acting are voiced by women.
Yep.
That's a fucking rough, like, Jesus. China just bans video games, period, is what this
they
is.
love doing
It's been coming down to.
Yeah.
Well, it's not stopping at video games, because they also took issue with Shang-Chi.
Well, they take issue with anything that is Western release that shows like any form of Chinese culture. I'm trying to remember what the last one was that they like fucking hard banned because of it, and I think it was oh my god, Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter was the other thing they banned hard over there.
Really?
Yeah. That was because of an off-putting joke that they shouldn't have included in that movie to begin with.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, that was because of a very, very poor joke that they put into that, and it was removed from the movie before it hit theatrical release. But because there was word of that being in the script, China was like, "Nope, fuck it, get it out of here, banned from the whole country."
Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see the script. Bring it here. I want to read it. Let me see the script. Yeah, we're not watching this. Nope, not at all.
Oh yeah, definitely the interview. Yeah, they were absolutely like against that. But I mean, so was North Korea. Even though fucking South Korea loved that movie.
The best part about it was that the part that they got all pissed off about didn't even end up making its way into the movie.
Yep.
So stupid.
Yeah, so
Just, man,
this list is like effeminate, like or any that's not the traditional masculine queer relationships and games that allow players to make moral choices between good and evil are not going to be approved.
It's almost any game. It's almost any and every game.
Right, so what are they going to play now? Just Uno all the damn time? Uno
Yeah.
doesn't allow you to make moral choices.
Well, you make the moral choice of, do I completely fuck over this person or not? So
Oh, see, Uno's out.
you can play solitaire. That's all you can play. And Minesweeper.
Just, where does it stop? How far is it going to go?
Complete country annihilation.
How far do you want it to go? How about that?
I think it's gone too far already.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair.
I mean, it went too far long ago when they started regulating all forms of the internet within the country. That's just my opinion. Just, man, so that means like every battle royale is pretty much out. Fortnite for sure. I don't even think you could play Mario Kart.
Mario Kart has moral decisions.
No,
Or
but I
feminine
mean, you
characters?
can make arguments that some characters are effeminate. Like maybe Toad or something.
I didn't think
don't
Toad
know.
had a gender until they came up with Toad.
Yeah,
True.
I can't even think of a single
don't know.
game that wouldn't have any of that criteria.
Yeah.
Tetris.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Tetris.
Nice.
That's it. They
New
get
World.
Solitaire, Minesweeper, and Tetris.
They can definitely play New World for sure.
Could they? You can make some pretty effeminate looking men in that game.
There's no
but
moral choices in New World.
no,
No, it's just grind.
you just kill shit.
Yeah.
Have trees.
And there's no relationships in it, so yeah, I guess. Look at that, Amazon, you did it.
mean-
You made a game for China.
Got him.
That was probably the goal the whole time.
Yeah.
Good old GBZ.
GBZ.
Yeah. Jeffrey Badonkadonk.
Goodness.
Joff Bozos.
Yeah. Jam sauce Beezos.
Jimbo. Anyway, yeah.
Anybody have anything that didn't make the list?
No, I put everything on the list.
I don't believe in things or lists.
I have something real quick. I've been checking out Next Fest on Steam. You know, they always do these type of demos and festivals. I've been checking out
Yeah.
some of those. So if you can break away from New World or Magic, I'd say go check out some of the indie game demos on there.
Don't
Oh,
hold your breath.
oh, you know what we didn't? Hang on. Do you know what we didn't fucking talk about? We talked about Pokemon, but we didn't talk about the fucking Nintendo Direct that happened.
There was a Nintendo
Oh.
Direct.
Yeah, it was like a week ago where they showed off they showed off fucking the new Kirby game that looks
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
fantastic. It's Kirby in a post-apocalyptic world because he's a fucking world eater. That game looks great. They showed off Splatoon 3. they announced, hey, you guys like free 64 games? Here you fucking go. Have it with your Nintendo subscription.
Yep.
We're getting all of our 64 games into the fucking Switch again. Bayonetta 3 was announced and showed off and looks fantastic.
I'm a little more interested in this Kirby being the Herald of Galactus.
You don't know the correlations between Kirby and Galactus? There's like, so there was do you remember the cartoon show that was in like the mid to late 90s?
Yeah.
Well, there was a cartoon show for Kirby, and at one point in it, like, Kirby as a being was like eating worlds and universes, and then he got tired and then just rested and ended up on Earth. And Kirby is a fucking world-ending being. He literally can eat until like he decides he doesn't want to eat anymore.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
Kirby
Yeah.
is Galactus, but not like the weird story of Galactus's origins. Kirby was just born as a being who consumes.
So Kirby could eat Galactus.
Yeah, I think that they said something about like in lore, like within Kirby is a black hole, and that's why he's able to just infinitely consume. But I don't quite remember.
Can Kirby eat Dormammu?
Probably. If you tried hard enough.
I wonder. Can
Does Kirby have to actually try to eat really fast?
No, he just starts and then stops when he wants to.
That's
How he absorbs things and transforms into them, I don't fucking remember. I just remember that he is a black hole of a being. Kirby,
Galactus, Gluttony, and the Matter Eater lad each get a chance to eat the others. Who is most successful?
Yog-Sothoth.
These are the things that keeps me up at night.
Yog-Sothoth wins.
the Kirby game was fantastic, though. Just that was my last little interjection there. It was Nintendo Direct. If you didn't see it, look at it. They're going to be announcing the final Smash character soon, by the way.
Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern.
Yep, there you go. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Put in your votes right now. Who's it gonna be? My vote is always gonna be on Sora, even though I know it's not Sora.
I'm actually thinking it is gonna be Sora because
The last teaser
Sakurai
was
keeps
the Doom
referencing-
guy one.
Hold on. No.
The
Doom guy.
the picture that they tweeted of like what looked like Doom guy's hand falling into lava, thumbs upping. That was like months ago, but what are the references to Kingdom Hearts that he's hinting at then?
I don't know about references to Kingdom Hearts. All I know is that they keep calling it the last great celebration of gaming, which to me means it's got to be like some top gaming icon, and Sora is definitely a gaming icon.
Yeah.
Like there's not really another character who like has transcended into like Disney. Like Disney's huge, and Sora, even though they keep Kingdom Hearts kind of it's like the bastard, child of the company. They have, there's a lot of people who only like Disney shit really because of Kingdom Hearts or because of its relationship to the other Disney stuff. Like I think that's pretty key, and having that character in Smash Brothers would be huge.
Honestly, it would fit the entirety of the game so well.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. We already have Sephiroth and Cloud. I feel like having Sora like right next to all the other characters just makes so much sense.
It's always gonna have my top pick of characters that should make it in there, but I still don't think it's gonna be.
The only other character that I could think it would be Waluigi.
Oh God, if they could put Waluigi in and just stop all the jokes all at once, it would be fantastic. I will accept Waluigi.
How awesome would it be for them to be like, "Blah," and build it up like it's gonna be Sora or Gino or Master Chief or fucking Doom Guy, and then all of a sudden it's like, "Wah, wah," and you're just like, "Wait, what? For real?" And they're like, "Yes, for real." My other idea was that it's not actually one character. They're just gonna give you one pack all at the same time, and it's gonna have all the characters that we just mentioned all in one shot, and just completely fuck up the meta for everybody.
It'd be interesting. I just want to know who it's gonna be. I'm excited.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, well, that's all we have for you guys tonight. Anybody have anything else?
Play New World.
Play New World. Play lots of New World. Play New World. You can't play on our server just yet, but play New World.
Just in general.
Give it time. Someone will make it there. Give it time.
I'm gonna try to get back to streaming this week.
Me too.
I've been MIA trying to get this new house together.
Yeah.
I see light at the end of the tunnel. So one good thing is my Xbox 360 still works. So
that's good.
I can go back and play Naruto Rise of a Ninja.
Oh my god.
That is true. Oh yeah, that's why you had that out the other day.
I found some older games that I took to Video Game Rescue actually for my Dreamcast and for the 360, and I turned those in. I got like $300 out of it, so it wasn't a bad haul. But yeah, I should be back to streaming this week. Still working on audio issues, but
I got some sub goals to get to.
Yeah, everything's set and ready to go. Those hands are freaky.
What's wrong with my hands?
Everything.
They're fine.
Anything and everything related to Shrek should be destroyed.
If that happens, Moose, you heard it here first.
They're perfectly fine.
I don't understand.
We get it. Moose is asking, did we say wow or wop? And he said Cardi B's confirmed for Smash.
Wow.
Yeah, Cardi B is going to be in Smash Bros.
That's actually the thing that transcends gaming.
Because that's the only thing she wants to do, because that's her choice.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Shut me up or find a raid target. Either one. It's up to you.
It is.
I was just gonna say Jazzer Dog.
Yeah, boy. Let's go.
All right. Well, let's drap it and tap it and all sorts of slap its. Thank you guys for coming to the Remnant Gamer Podcast. Don't forget, you can check out the audio on the audio platform of your choice. We are on pretty much all of them. If we're not on one, let us know and we will find a way to get on there. You can also check out any of our previous podcasts on our YouTube channel, as well as our game nights, which we just had a game night last Friday.
Right.
Also coming up is we have movie nights coming on every other Friday. If it's not game night, then it'll be movie night in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. Do it.
And if it's not movie night, then it's just nighttime.
Yeah. Then it's just go to bed. You can also get a super pretty looking jersey, courtesy of the Remnant Gamers, like our beautiful lad Servo is wearing right now, at nonamenerd.com. If you want to get a customized one, or if you want to customize your own jersey, you can use code Remnant Gamers. That's RMNTGMRS for 10% off of your order. We have a store page on there. We have 3 different colors to choose from. Get a nice Remnant Gamer jersey. Why not?
Wow.
Anything else I'm missing?
What are you waiting for?
No, that should be.
What are you waiting for?
Exactly.
Wow.
All right, that's it. Go out, create chaos, slap a building, burn a stalk of trees,
Yeah, this is awfully violent.
lick the ground, touch the sky,
There you go.
make a random children cry.
What?
And we'll see you
don't
next
do that.
week.
Do that every day.
Random?
Yeah, random.
Yes.
Oh god.
You don't remember that PS5 for that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't remember Lad just like goes out, he like fist
I
fights.
do remember that, as a matter of fact.
You got a PS5, kid? Yeah. Gah! Every week. Every week. Are you sending the rain or did I?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then I got it. It's fine. Here I was waiting for it to go off the whole time. All right, last words, guys.
Yeah.
There you go. We love you. Good night.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
Pee in everybody's tubs.
No,
Too late. We're already out.
unless you can